Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your 2022 Oakland mayoral candidate. Well, I just received my order from Amazon for the MPPT controller. So I'm going to turn this around and I'll show you as I open the box. Okay, here we are with the box. Just received it. Here's all the information. Made in China, brand new. MPPT charge controller, solar. This one's a real MPPT controller, multi-PowerPoint tracking unit. And so this is what it looks like. This is the instruction manual. Looks like it's got some pretty good foam around it. Got some packing, some mounts. Okay, then we have the unit. Okay, so it's pretty well protected. It's covered up. You can see everything. We're not going to do anything with this right now. It just came in. It's evening time, and so I don't know if you hear the generator going in the background, but anyway, we're working on that using a generator. So we're going to go through, read all of these instructions here, and then work on installing this in the morning, and then we'll start seeing how well this is going to work out. It has a boost circuit along with several safety circuits, along with transformers which separate out the two different circuits, and then also a step down transformers which protect everything from the high voltage, steps it down from the really high voltage to the 12 volt, 24, 36, or 48 volts. Battery storage supplies. So it does all the conversions. But anyway, we're going to install this, see what difference this makes tomorrow. So we'll be back. We'll see you in the morning. Welcome back, everybody. It's a little after 1 o'clock today, because right now what I've been doing is watching kind of the rundown time on the battery with the old PWM, the pulse width modulation regulator, and see what the runtime, how much wattage I'm losing right now, because I'm about to install a new MPPT controller. So I'm going to flip this around so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, here is the new MPPT, and it is everything that I expect to see in an MPPT, which is a cooling system, which right there's the fan. Inside, we see 3 toroid transformers, and also some separation transformers, so that the power going into this is isolated from each other, from the PV panels, and then isolated from the source here, which is the controller and the battery. Also, what I'm going to be doing is adding in a fuse box, because I've got some new lighting, LED lighting, that I'm installing. The wire that you see here goes to that, and what that is, that is how I charge everybody's phones and tablets for the meantime. So these are things that I'm going to be adding on to the board up there, and you can see where I'm at. It's 13 volts, so the sun's been doing pretty well here. It's been maintaining that voltage since about 10:30 this morning. So it's gone up and down a little bit because of some clouds, some passing high clouds, and a little bit of fog. But for the most part, it's been maintaining pretty well at 13 volts here. So that part is, and I should be getting maximum amount of energy conversion from those panels because the sun is directly overhead on the panels right now. And you just heard the cooling fan kick on for the pure sine wave inverter. And what I'm running right now are the refrigerator, the 2 refrigerators outside, plus the charger that you saw, and that's it. That's all I'm running right now, and we're holding and maintaining, pretty well right now, but just barely. And we're going to add in 2 more panels here shortly. But today, what I'm going to be doing is swapping out the 2 power controllers, that piece of junk there, and then I'm going to put this one in. This one here, I just got received yesterday. That was $102 on Amazon, but it is a real MPPT. And then one of the things I really liked about this is that it has a good solid stainless steel case all the way around it, so it's well protected. And then also on the inside, I was looking down between the circuit board and the backing of the stainless steel plate, there's an aluminum heatsink in there, so that was kind of unexpected to see that addition, but it's a good addition to see that they took the time to engineer it correctly. And so this one here, like I said, was $102 on Amazon. So we're going to go ahead and install that along with this fuse holder. We're going to add in the lighting circuits onto this so that we're safe. And then as things grow, we have different circuits, and these are just the plain fuses out of your average automotive brand of car or type of car. So these are used in not only the marine setting but also the automotive setting. And so this also came off of Amazon. We're going to be adding that in for safety. We also have some switches on order so that we'll be able to control various things around here. We're going to be showing you some accessories that we're already working on. Right there is a dimmer. This is a dimmer switch, and so that goes to the LED lighting, which now lights up the inside of my shelter. I'm not putting it on now because it's not connected, but it will be in here. So we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Okay, we're back. We have everything disconnected. Safety first, everybody. I'm going to flip the phone around so you can see what I've done. Okay, we have the pulse width modulator, and as you see, the cables are disconnected from the PV panels. The 2 leads that are still attached go down to the battery where it puts the charge into the battery. And so right now I've just disconnected the leads from the battery, also the positive here on the floor. And then we're going to test it and made sure that there was no voltage, which you see screen's dead, so there's no voltage, but we checked the wires just in case. And so safety first, everybody, whenever you work around electricity. Even us old timers who have been around and been shocked by all sorts of energy, still no fun. But anyway, we're going to be putting this in here, so when we come back, the new MPPT will be installed, and we're also going to install the fuse holder. Okay, we just installed this, and we made the connections to the battery, so now it is currently reading the battery. You see the screen, we have nothing coming in from outside where it says PV. That's the PV panel, so nothing and no wattage. So we'll know how many watts are coming in shortly once we get everything finally wired here. But we want to get this going. We're going to make the connection with the PV panels right now, so we'll be right back. Okay, we just plugged all the PV panels back in, so we're going to see where we're at right now. Incoming voltage is just short of 41 volts, which is correct. And then the wattage is a little bit low there. Let's see, 390, 380s, 390s. That's what's being generated and coming into the battery. So we got that hooked up. It's going. We're going to leave that for the moment, allow that to run and do its thing. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is going to finish installing that, the fuse box, so that we can have lights tonight and continue charging people's phones, batteries, and tablets. So we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We've spotted a problem here. Like one of our pairs of solar panels isn't working, as we only have just short of 400 watts coming in, which tells me that 4 of the 6 panels are working, but one pair isn't. So I'm going to be working, troubleshooting, figuring out which set is giving us problems. So this helps a lot, because the other controller didn't give us how many watts were coming into the system, and then this gives me a view of what's coming in. So that makes a world of difference, and that also explains for why a lot of things aren't working the way that they're supposed to work. So off to troubleshooting. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we found the problem, it's probably been here hidden because I wasn't able to read the wattage output from the panels. But this panel right here, this one, may have blown diodes on it, and it may have arrived that way because one of the panels from HQST that I unpacked it with the first shipment, the back cover wasn't fastened, but everything looked okay, so I just snapped the cover back on it and installed it. It gave me voltage readings. I don't remember if I tested that one though, because I tested all the others. I may have forgotten about that one, and that's what's been causing a lot of the problems, because the last set of HQST panels, those checked out. I just verified that they on no load they are 21 volts, and that's what they're putting out. The set right above me, directly above me, that one's putting out 21 volts, but this panel, this one panel right here, is the culprit for the system not operating the way that it's or that it should be operating. So gotta contact the factory on this and see what we're going to do, if they're going to send me diodes to put in, which is going to be a pain in the butt, because now I gotta unsolder and then solder new stuff, so I've got to get a soldering iron and stuff. So we'll see what happens. So until then, just keep in mind, it's important getting the right equipment, knowing how to use those test equipments, and then troubleshooting and procedures, and it can save you a lot of money and time. We'll be right back.